Welcome to the North Bad Podcast. I am your man's Mel's.
Yeah.
Cliff.
And y'all don't know it's Rayon.
You know what the vibe is.
Hey, we got that. Hey,
You know what the
I
vibe
think
is,
we
man.
did.
Nice. We got it good.
We got the
Good.
big camera set up, you know what I'm saying? We're all looking sexy and melanated. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
We did.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear
We
what
stepping
you're
it up for you guys, man. We stepping it
We got
up.
the 50
Come
on
on.
Ryan. Zoomed in. See the
You
cocoa
dig?
butter in his beard.
You
You know what
understand?
I'm saying?
This beard come natural. You understand?
Yeah. Mine too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you're getting it straight from China, no?
Yeah, man, it's coming.
Same guy who did LeBron?
Yeah.
I'm
No. Yo, let's
I'm
talk about it.
Yeah, bro, we're talking about the game.
It was horrible.
Y'all watching the bubble? Y'all watching bubble basketball?
bubble basketball?
I'm really not.
Bubble basketball? I mean, that's what I was just calling
It is,
We don't
no.
have to call it that.
Oh man.
Have you watched any games recently?
I
Yeah,
watched
watch
a
game
couple
one last
of-
night.
Oh, we don't have to talk
Which
about that.
Talk about that.
Which one was that? Was that the Raptors? Wait, what was that? Are you guys not talking about basketball?
Yo, why it's retro? You know what's good. You know what's good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were having guy bonding time without Mels. Because you guys never invited me.
You're too far. You're too far.
Yo, no, don't feel no, don't listen to that.
Don't listen
It's too
to
far,
him,
yo.
bro.
It's what it is.
He's
It's
too far.
I'm in the neighboring city of Mississauga.
Yo,
You
Mississauga,
need a car, bro. You need
I do need a car. But when I get a car, I'm going to act so brand new. Oh my God. I'm going to act
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for good battles?
What kind of car do you think he's gonna get? I think Acura. I don't know why.
You think it's
This guy
Acura,
with
man?
a manual Acura. Like learning the manual. Like I didn't even know. Me neither. I didn't even know I could drive that.
Your transmission is about to blow. Me too.
I'm looking at him right now. I see the Jamaican tendencies about to kick off with a Nissan still.
Nah.
I'll fuck up a Nissan so bad.
That's it. That's it.
Really?
Altima? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
I might just do what my dad did and get buy me a little Buick.
Buick.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know
I'm
what
surprised you didn't
Acura
even say
like.
Cadillac, you know.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
My dad was a Buick man. So.
Buick, man.
Buick.
Buick's been once.
Buick. I found that sounds like a heavy duty car, you know.
Buick is
Buick.
so crazy. Like the interior is amazing.
Yo, have you
Like
noticed
that
how
and Ford.
every single one of us triggers with our accent at some point in time? Like, you just said car.
Didn't even take it in. Yo, I feel like this guy can do a two-door, fam. Yo,
He definitely be a...
Just pop.
It's him and the shorty.
It's him and his shorty.
Who else is
sorry,
gonna
don't
right?
say
You got more right. You know the man just leaned his head? Alright.
Sorry, dog. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit
I
cramped
would
up right now.
move, but
You're right.
I'm a two-door, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? So
exactly.
I can't really be having too much.
Homegirl, you know what I'm saying?
She was the bum.
She might.
The car fiddle.
Oh man, don't be a man.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be so ignorant when I cut my car, and it might be by the end of this year, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Hopefully.
It's coming.
Start paying this man to do his services, bro.
Yeah, yo, pay my fee.
You see all these cameras? You think all this stuff is possible without
Come
this
on,
guy?
now.
This costs money.
You understand? We're doing this for y'all. Yo, don't let me stand up, man. We're doing this for y'all. Nah, let me sit down. Nah, I love you guys. I'm just saying, you know. We're hungry.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
Starting our mission.
y'all know, like, just don't, whatever. All right.
I don't want to be an intern forever. You feel me?
Oh, I didn't even
Hey, yo.
take in your shirt, big man.
Symbolization.
Fam, are those biceps starting to form? Fam.
Just
Let's not forget the skin, yo. This man's been like
He's working
a
on
couple
himself,
weeks deep
man.
with the skin routine, you know.
You know why I rate this guy?
He's a cabbage.
Cause he.
No, he said he was
Can
going
you
for it.
elaborate, fam? You can just
Alright,
drop
sure,
that.
alright. So we had a conversation. The conversation was basically saying that, yo, we're trying to better ourselves, right? And he got the thing to suck out all of the the stuff in the
Use it
pore
for pore vacuum.
All right, pore vacuum. He got a pore vacuum. Right? He got a pore vacuum.
Yep.
And while he got the pore vacuum, he got the other stuff, like the exfoliators and all that wonderful stuff. And I was like, yo, by the time your skin's nice, you're gonna be a bad bitch. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you're gonna be a bad bitch. That's what I'm saying. Because I too aspire to have beautiful, glowy, doughy skin.
That's
Here's
what
my
you are.
question to you.
Right.
Is there a difference between an IG bad bitch and a regular life bad bitch?
Oh, no.
Or are they one and the same?
I'm trying to be bad off IG. Yeah.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking for the
Bad
fly out.
IG
straight up.
needs no filter, fam.
So you're trying to get the OnlyFans?
I want the fly out. And the OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Straight like that.
Yo, the man took it to another level.
Sure.
He wants the fly out.
OnlyFans is for
Fly
everybody.
rated.
The fly out is for exclusives.
Exclusive, son.
On the fly.
Oh.
Yeah, we need a sugar mama still.
Bro.
Sugar
Yo,
mama.
Oprah, if you're watching this, just know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even
Stedman's been a steady man, you know? But I can be a steady man too.
talk to her. Talk to her.
Steady.
Yo, give her like the 30-second like proposal right
Yeah, she
now.
did talk to her.
Alright, so Oprah, so check this out. So the situation at hand, right? Stedman, you know, nothing against you, bro, but you had your time. Like, you're a lawyer, you're doing your thing for a while. We rate you for all the wonderful things that you have done. However,
You got 20 seconds.
Oprah likes the garden, right? You can't be bending down like that no more. I can, right? Oprah likes to take care of her finances. Guess what? I'm a day trader. Another thing too. She likes to, you know, increase her portfolio. I'm also a realtor. I can make her money grow.
But what are the people that say?
See, I could have turned that into an innuendo real quick, but I was about to.
I thought you were that.
I was not.
I was about to say.
I was about to get real dirty real fast. I was about to be like, she bumped up, but I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Because, you know, this is my
But
spiel.
she's a usually female, so she probably would want that.
Oprah, the way how I am when it comes to my sexual nature,
You got 10 seconds.
I get mine by making sure you get yours.
Wow.
I'm a pleaser.
Basically,
Oprah talks to me.
till she
Oh my God, don't bring it in, don't bring it in. I'm basically trying to be Dave Chappelle in the sketch.
In the sketch?
In the sketch.
In the sketch.
In the sketch.
Yeah, it's not
The
skits.
sketch.
Yo, skits are 2019,
Not
bro.
the sketch.
2020
Oh, yeah,
is
he
sketch.
did have
In
a
the
sketch
sketch.
about that where he had sex with Oprah.
Say what?
Huh?
Huh?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
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 I'm
got
trying to be
Oprah
like
pregnant.
in the sketch that he did.
Okay.
I'm trying to be Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle don't do skits. He does sketches.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Am I right?
What's the difference?
Come on now.
Skit sounds like some shit you do on IG, like, what happened? Don't you hate it when you stub your toe and you... That's a skit, bro. That's some freaking, like, thing you come up in, like, 30 seconds. A sketch?
Don't you hate it when you stub your
Oh
toe
my God.
and bust a nut? What was that? And
Action along with the tools.
Just me?
It's just you in this one.
Just me?
Like, that one was, I don't.
Yo, y'all don't want to see my underwear, Bill.
I don't want to see anything that's under. I don't want to see anything under.
Anything below your abdomen, I don't care about.
I'm really
Okay.
thinking about wrecking it for these men who happen in Dragon Ball Super right now. Yo.
Don't do it.
Don't spoil it.
You,
Don't
the
spoil it.
anime fandom
I don't want that,
will
G.
actually find your location.
We don't need that
All I'm
smoke.
saying is there's some things that happen to Goku, and then after that, there's some things that happen to Vegeta, and then there's some things that happen to Gohan, and then there's some things that happen to Whis.
No,
There's
guys.
things. That's all I'm saying. I'm listening to some things that happen. That's all. Well, what, you gonna get at me for that? That's yet.
You don't know about
But
it. They don't
there's many things
care.
that could happen. Unless they want to zoom in on this camera that's looking right over here at my computer.
It's not looking at the camera.
It's not looking at
me.
me. I know, I'm playing with you. I'm just trying to get in
He
there.
was
there.
There's a reason you said that. There's a reason you said that.
Yeah.
Leave all that to this guy. Which brings us back to the point.
Mm.
Please pay this guy, bro.
Pay him.
Pay him. No, I don't want to hear none of
Like,
that. Yo,
seriously.
like, da-da-da-da. Nah.
Yo, you know, can you just do me one on the solos? Like, can you just help me out? Like, no, we're not trying to help you right now. We're not trying to help you anymore.
Help me.
He's a
Help him.
Come on, man.
You see, yo, this man's running 3 cameras right now.
Facts.
The man's running audio right now.
No, boom, boom, boom.
Right? Yo, just know, like, this costs money. And as this costs money, his price just went up.
I swear to
Ah!
God it did.
It just
For
went
every
up.
podcast.
First of all,
Experiment 22?
Beyonce dropped some of the dopest content
Oh my
of
God.
2020, and we needed that content.
We needed
For
that.
sure.
As black
2021 is
people.
all about Africa.
Yeah, fam, we're coming to take over that.
We're not taking
We
it.
landed. We landed.
Yeah, but like,
The takeover is still yet to come, but we landed. We landed.
we're 10 toes right now.
Yeah,
We're 10 toes down.
10 toes down right now.
10 toes down.
We just once we start moving, we're already moving and shaking
You're already moving and shaking.
like a salt shaker.
Wow. So the whole thing with Beyonce right now dropping that, what does that have to do with his money?
Because it's our time. The same way like she was saying in that.
Oh,
Black
yeah,
is
because
king.
yeah.
You
And he
understand?
is black and he is a king.
You understand?
I mean,
It's his time.
I try.
It's his
I
time.
try.
This is true.
Yeah,
I see how you say that right
see what I'm saying?
And it's like, honestly, I'm really like excited for like 3 years in the future when this podcast really becomes something, man. That's what I'm really like. Forget the music video stuff because there's not a lot of money in that anyway. I'm mostly focused on like potential Netflix content and stuff like that. Like, fuck a music video. Yeah, forget a music video. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Say you're gonna be making a couple of bangers out here, like.
I can
He
only
already has, bro. From I seen him put the lightning in, it was just a chance. I was there.
The man caught
If you haven't seen it, check the man's IG to see the video. Drop it on YouTube. You understand? Forgot the name of the artist, but big up to you too.
No, that was
Did
not.
you play soccer with
there.
him?
Like, it didn't happen just like that.
Yeah, he says he knows
was
you can
created
talk
by
about
this man. What?
The artist, Sean. Yeah, you know Sean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that man was making. I see like everybody making music now, bro.
He's different too. Like
He's nice.
Yeah, he has like a Fetty Wap like type of like R&B type trap type vibe. It's nice though. It's not like anything you've heard.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even take in the tune and just watch the videos.
He's really dope. Like he actually has like a voice. I like it.
Okay.
It's dope.
I just feel like there's a lot of people that shouldn't be singing and rapping.
There are a lot of
or
people.
rapping and singing.
Yeah, but it's just the time that we're in, right?
I think because
Music is
everybody
always
has a
changing.
platform, you know. So there's a lot more people that are like, you know, let me give it a shot.
But sometimes you like it. Like, let's see, people who sing that shouldn't be singing. Flipping, everybody. J. Cole should not be anywhere near R&B notes, but he sings all the time. Flipping Kid Cudi. Flipping.
Okay. Here's why I think that's different because those guys have other musical talents. You know, those guys know how to formulate. There's a reason they're even in the position to do that, like melodic sort of half sing, half not sing thing.
I guess.
I'm talking about the people that ain't even in that realm yet.
That are just tapping
That are
into
just doing it because the option is there. Like, I'm not here to say don't chase your dreams, but don't chase your dreams.
Whoa. Damn. Don't chase your dreams.
Because
Don't
it's
chase
got
your dreams?
with context though, because it's like you might think that one thing is what you really
Charlamagne
want
wanted to be a rapper. Let's just put that out there.
You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes
You said Charlamagne wanted to be a rapper?
Yeah,
sometimes the idea of what you think, what you have for yourself, is your worst enemy. You know what I mean? A lot of people have this. They have this idea.
On American Idol.
You understand what I'm saying?
gosh.
American Idol is a perfect example.
Oh my God.
All they need is, I will be your friend. No. What do you mean? Fam, role play. Tell me you're about to go on American Idol.
I'm about to go on American Idol.
No. Build it up.
All right.
Come
Get in the character. Hey, man, I was just thinking.
All right, so you know, like, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Yo, what's good, fam?
All right, so man, then, so you know, like for a while I've been, I've been taking the honey and lime for my throat and everything, right?
Yeah.
And you know, been like, I've been practicing my knees and all that, you know.
Yeah.
I've been building, and like, yo, honestly, I'm gonna just come out and tell you. Right? All right, so
Yo, fam, just spit it out, bro. You know it's a safe space.
Yeah, it's always a safe place. Not really.
no facts. All right, no, but this is the thing, yo. Like all my life, I always had this aspiration to be a singer, you know.
Really?
Yeah, like I really wanted to sing. Like I anytime I close my eyes and I visualize myself, like in my best self, my true self, I always see myself on the stage performing my art in front of like millions of people.
Yeah, don't do that. I've heard you sing. You sound like a goat that's strangling on skim milk that's 4 days old.
Yeah.
You sound terrible.
I mean,
You sound like you.
What?
You don't sound good. I swear to God, if you go on American Idol, I can't vouch for you. If people see me in the street, yo, I saw you.
I was expecting you to go like that though.
Yeah, yo, I saw you in front. What? No, I don't know that guy.
Oh wow! So you really do me like that?
No, I'm doing you a favor telling you this right now.
would you really tell somebody that? Yeah. Okay, I think singing for you is a deeper thing. Because you actually sing.
You can actually sing, though.
Yeah, there are things where it's like it's harder for me to tell.
Just like back when I used to make music. So and I used to rap. So now when I hear my voice, I want to be a rapper. Like, okay, spit. Yo, shorty in the trap, throwing it back, flipping the bricks. I'm looking at it's like, all right, okay, all right.
I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of you know, just people that know me that can think about like these individuals that will come to your mind like
Everybody knows that friend.
Yeah, man.
Been talking about buy my.
I want to be a rapper and buy my mixtape and all of that. Yo,
especially in the black community.
if
bro.
I can do what you're doing, or if I'm better than you at what you're doing,
and I'm not even pursuing it,
and I'm not pursuing it, I don't want to hear you.
Don't want to hear that.
I don't want to do what J. Cole does.
Exactly. And I know myself. I know I can't do that. So why can't, like, I never understand why people just don't know themselves.
Yo.
Because
no. You know what? Introspection is another thing.
Exactly.
Not everybody has introspection.
Break that down for us, big man. Because that's a big letter word right there, fam.
All right. So the ability to be able to look into yourself and see your faults, your vices, as well as your virtues, your rights and your wrongs in any given situation. Not everybody can do that, which is why Donald Trump feels like he can still reach out and grab his wife's hand and get surprised when she pulls away.
So I saw that clip. What was the ins and outs of
His
that?
wife wants to fuck Trudeau. Next. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? That's like your little brother. That's like your little brother beating your wife, fam.
You saw the way she was looking at homeboy.
Yeah,
Don't
she
do
was
that.
watching.
I didn't see that.
She
wanted to bust.
She wanted to bust.
She wanted to bust.
That was a problem. Many occasions when she was standing beside, she was looking at the man like she was giving him the up and down, and she licked her lip, but because her lips are so damn thin,
She almost kissed him. Didn't you see that?
Huh?
She almost kissed him.
I didn't see that one.
They like came like real close, like not like you know like you know how they do that kiss on the cheek type thing, and then like it was a little bit of a sexual tension, way too close to comfort.
And Donald's just like over there like I don't see the problem.
It's gonna be huge.
Because he's just beating out a prostitute himself, like he can't say nothing.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't look like Donald really cares.
Nah, but like I mean, yeah, it looked like she bit her lip when
First
she
of all,
did
why
that.
is Donald not in jail for the Epstein thing?
Well, that's a big conversation, fam.
I just finished that documentary.
There's a lot of people that should be in the bin, fam.
Bro, I just finished that documentary.
The list is extensive.
Donald was there. Bill Clinton was. Hey, yo, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't want to get killed.
Yeah, as you bring that up, there's another
This podcast might not even see the light.
We didn't even see the light today. But I'm gonna talk about something though.
Go ahead, cook it alive. That's what we're gonna
because he brought up a very. Yeah, but I'm right here. I got my zinc. I got my ammonium nitrate right here. You know, I'm making the experiment.
Look at the test tube real quick.
You know what? Just manage it. Situation at hand. Hillary Clinton. She was supposed to go to court, right, and talk about the whole situation. September the 9th with her emails that got thrown out.
Was that? No, never mind. I was gonna ask you.
No, but her emails.
Are you talking about
the emails? No, but that's the thing. There's certain things in those emails that are tied to people who are tied to Epstein, and meetings with them and other people associated with Epstein and Epstein himself. So it's just like, why? The whole concoction with it is like they're saying that the Supreme Court threw it out. Because of the fact that those emails talk about certain things with national security, right? And they don't want her to talk about those things that are dealing with national security. But the conspirator side of things, the conspiracy theory side of things is that they don't want to out their boys. They don't want to out all the people who are
boys
involved
club,
with Epstein.
boys club.
Big boys club, man.
It's always a boys
And
club.
once you're in, and you are solidified, and you are protected.
I don't want to be in there because I've been looking at all of this stuff, and the more
I don't want to be anywhere where they accept pedophilia.
Bro.
It's like, oh yes, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not.
I don't know what's his
I don't need that power.
Prince. What's his
I don't
name?
need that.
Prince. You know.
Prince.
Was it Charles?
The one who left the family?
The pedophile guy that was on the island with the shorty. With I
I
forgot her
haven't
name.
watched the doc yet, fam.
But it was in like news and everything.
Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew, my bad, not Charles. I don't know if there's a Prince Charles.
Prince Charles, like, you're like, yo,
Prince Andrew.
Prince Charles is like, hey, man,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be princely out here, bro.
Prince Andrew's a sick fuck too. That documentary was nasty, bro. You were talking not hundreds, maybe even thousands of little ass girls were on that. Like,
And we all know that they're not
Harry saw the
there's
writing on the wall?
inflation too, so.
You think Prince Harry saw the writing on the wall, and that's why he was like, I'm out of this shit?
Oh, yeah.
oh
He's out for
yeah.
money. Fam, he got into that melanated box, and his world was, his horizons were broadened.
It was changed.
It was like he went, it's like he was in the forest just cutting trees, you know? And he was lost. And then he finally cut that last bush, and then the horizon peaked, and the
You trying to say
sunset
Meghan
started
Markle's
to
bush
go
was
through.
that thick, huh?
No, there's other bitches. Because it's London, fam. Their teeth is mashed up and everything. He's going through and he can't see. It's like all these plaque and all this stuff. He can't even see. And then through the horizon, he saw the sunset and the beaming light reflecting off Meghan Markle's face.
Yeah.
It was hitting him. And
She's a
he saw
beautiful
the
woman.
light. She's a gorgeous woman.
Mhm.
Fine. So.
She's fine.
Yeah, man. Let's not talk too deep about a royal's wife because we can't get X off.
Oh yeah, that's not.
We can't touch this. We're not under. Are we under British rules still?
They still own us. Yeah, for sure. I mean, just look at your $10.
You look at our money.
Just look at our money.
My brother.
Andrew. Andrew.
You know my heart,
The
man.
queen that has never died.
No.
Andrew.
How old is the queen? She's like 1,000 years old.
Kids.
Bro, she has the elixir of life.
Allegedly,
bro.
touching kids. I'm gonna put that out there.
Allegedly, yes. Allegedly.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, man, we ain't trying to get through. We gotta say everything.
Yeah, for sure. Allegedly.
That is what it is.
I believe the girl, huh?
Yeah, I do too.
But yeah,
I believe her allegations.
For sure.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see?
Nah.
That's madness.
All that stuff
So
that's
what you
going
guys
on.
been up to, fam? Like, how's life? How's everything? Let me check in on y'all, bro.
You go first. You go first.
Yo, so y'all, I'm not gonna talk about the situation that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't going into all of that.
Mm-mm.
Outside of that, life has been great.
That's good.
Life has been great. Been working, you know, been working and saving up my money, showing clients around, showing them properties, going here, there, and everywhere. Really disgruntled with what's going on over in Sault Ste. Marie. Like, yo, honestly, there's some
What's going on over at Sault Ste. Marie?
like the thing with the Sault is just
This guy already abbreviated it.
yeah, man, the Sault,
Okay.
yo. No, like the opioid epidemic that's going on over there is horrendous. Man.
In Canada?
In Canada. Yo, you remember that Dave Chappelle joke where he was talking about how he was on his
A lot of Dave
porch?
Chappelle jokes.
All right, so the Dave Chappelle joke where he was on his porch and while he was there, some guy was walking across his property looking like a zombie and whatnot,
Yeah.
but he was
he was
really
on it.
strung out on the opioids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he was like, look, remember the whole thing that was going on with the crack epidemic and you're talking about how black people need to pull themselves up by the bootstraps?
Right.
Yeah. It's like, well, the same message needs to be applied to all these white people.
Okay.
Fam, the opioid, I don't understand how, not only in Sault Ste. Marie, but over in Sudbury, it's so bad in downtown Sudbury. People are getting robbed in broad daylight, getting their tires stolen in downtown Sudbury in broad daylight, and it's spilling all the way over in the Sault, where people are like, yo, it's so bad that, you know those biohazard boxes? If you go inside of any one of the drugstores, sorry, not drugstores, any one of the gas stations or anything with a bathroom specifically, you know, you want to use the bathroom in McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
They have the biohazard boxes there to be able to take the needles because people are doing drugs over there so bad.
I've seen that in a couple.
That they
But
need
wait,
the boxes
that
to be able
seems
to
like
take
it's
it.
more enabling than preventative.
Exactly.
That doesn't even.
What happened to
Can you
pulling yourself
imagine?
up by your
Could you
bootstraps?
imagine? Could you imagine?
They didn't do that for us.
Could you imagine being in like a crack epidemic and the government issuing like a flame torch for us to do it safely? Like that would never be in place.
A flame torch?
Yeah, because you have to burn the
Oh, true.
in the pipe.
Yeah. I've never done crack, fam.
Neither have I.
I know.
I've heard the movies.
I wasn't around for that
I've
day.
seen the
Let's
documentaries.
implicate myself and say anything like, you know, I've never seen these
If you haven't done crack, you're good, bro.
I've never done it. I've never seen it. I don't know how to cook it. I don't know nothing about it, fam.
Sure. That's.
Yeah, that sounds like a very innocent man.
But no, like, exactly. It's definitely enabling.
It's two different ways of dealing with the same problem.
Yeah.
And then this is why it's so hard for me to understand, and I try my best to put myself in the other person's shoes to be like, okay, how can you not see the discrepancy between the way black Americans or
Black and brown people.
black people are treated compared to white people in Western society?
Because the majority of the people over in these places are white.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So they look, because even the way they talk about the opiates, it's like, we got to do something about the opiates. We got to do something. It's affecting our children. Like, even here, the way that our children.
Our children.
You know what I
Even the way
mean?
how it's
Like,
talked
when they
about
talked
on
about the New
news.
York, back in the 80s, when they talked about crack epidemic and all that, it was never like our problem. It was like their problem.
But you know what it is?
It was perpetually
Mine.
spoken.
It's like that with a lot of white, not white issues, but when a white person is either doing something or going through something, like even with the school shootings, he's a poor little he's a lost little boy. Charles didn't mean to do that.
It's when they talk about black people.
All right, cool. Then homeboy, then Deshaun is caught on the corner selling heat rock.
Yeah.
Oh, these thugs need to be taken off the street. They don't say, oh, he was impoverished, and we should probably do something to change their scenario. You know, it's not like we put them there in the first place.
What you're talking about?
Like we moved them, corralled them into a space.
Right. It's not like we brought it in there with the FBI.
Journalism. They're not doing that.
Right.
Proper journalism.
For the black community?
Oh my goodness. No.
Man.
That one's no. No, but even then, when it comes to even though you say all of that, take it in. What's going on with the journalism with that? You don't hear anything on there other than fentanyl is very dangerous and it can kill you. The smallest drop of fentanyl can do blah, blah, blah.
The amount of time I've heard that, I don't know what fentanyl looks like. I don't know how it is done or anything.
Seen. That's all you hear.
That's all I hear. It's like, don't be doing that shit.
When I was on my way up to the zoo,
I guess.
When I was on my way up to the zoo, I was going to go and show the property. They had signs, like a bunch of signs that passed by.
Is this in Sault stuff?
On my way to Sault, passing through Sudbury, they had signs there basically saying, selling yourself for sex or purchasing sex is illegal. Many
imagine someone reading that sign and being like,
illegal in Canada?
No,
prostitution is, I don't know about all of Canada, but prostitution is legal in Ontario.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can go and you can rent. Yeah, prostitution is legal in Ontario. I don't know about all of Canada.
So why do men go to Amsterdam? But you come to the...
What are you talking about? Have you ever been... Never mind.
You know
you don't know what Tellys, man?
I guess I just don't know about that life.
They've landed. They're here.
I guess I just prefer to
honestly,
meet my women the natural way.
The natural way. I'm trying to
take my money.
I'm just trying to get to know a girl.
I don't need, but that's we'll get to that afterwards. Hold on. Take my $100. I'm gonna come back to that. I want to talk about that, but like,
how much for the night? I don't want any of that shit. I don't want you to speak. I don't want you to talk.
I don't care if she hates it. Wait. But here's the question I have. Why do like freshies, right? Why? You see that tire that he just described?
Yeah.
Why so bright and tight?
Why? I think when you're in the islands, like, one, it's hot. So you have to find a way to like...
Bright and tight?
Bright and tight, though?
No, but hold on. Because remember, Atlanta went through the same thing where there was a lot of skinny jeans wearing thugs.
Hold on, and before we get into all of that, I just want to shout out Dipped and Drizzled Co. Yo, the food over there is amazing. I love the chocolates. I love the what do you call them thing again? The pretzels. Like the multicolored rainbow pretzels that they have. The chocolate multicolored rainbow. They're so good. And the strawberry chocolates, amazing.
Is there an address you can get them at? Yeah.
Dippedanddrizzled.co. Yeah. Follow them on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
You need to follow them and go follow Where Put Power. That's what y'all need to go and follow. Where Put Power. That way you can get your Put Power clothing.
How you spelling where, fam? Let them know.
You're going to go and spell Where, WEAR, PUTPOWER.
Understand.
And then after that, you're going to go and type in dipped, DIPPED, AND, DRIZZLED.co. Dipped and Drizzled Co. For all your chocolates and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, I know Clifton right here. I don't know how you feel about me talking about chocolates and all that kind of stuff because you're a fitness man still.
Everything is in balance and in moderation, like everything in life. Enjoy yourself.
Well said.
Go ahead, do your thing.
All right. Yeah, so back to the whole fact with freshy people loving to wear tight pants.
Yeah, why is that? Because those same niggas will...
How does that correlate?
Those same dudes will watch this episode and then see what I said to Clifton and be like, bro, this guy's gay, bro. But I'm like, you literally look like a Skittle.
Man, let's not forget how you were just...
I'm comfortable in my sexuality. I'm comfortable in my sexuality.
It's comfortable in Clifton having to watch his butty right now because I don't know.
Apparently I'm a hottest commodity on the street. Like,
clearly.
He would know before anybody if I was actually on a different team.
Yeah,
you would know before anybody. If I was batting for the next,
It wouldn't go ping. It wouldn't go ping.
you would.
It wouldn't go ping. You would go.
You would know. You'd be like, bro, this guy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing against people if regardless of
If I was, you guys would have something against me. Nah.
No, we do because
y'all should know our heart.
They should know, but like this, what I mean, this guy said know our heart.
You should know.
For all the people who are going to be tuning in and don't know us, right?
You're right.
That's why.
That's why I make those jokes because like I want it to be like one of those places where it's like you can make jokes like that and niggas know what time it is. Like it's like, bro.
Well, back to
I know what I like. Fuck it.
You don't have to explain yourself. We all know.
You have to explain yourself.
If they don't watch episode 1,
Watch episode 1, nigga.
you don't even know.
Why are you sending them all the way to episode 1? Where was the one where I was a problem? Episode 1 or 2?
Episode 2.
It was episode 2?
It was kind of both.
Episode 1 and episode 2. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into the defense of that.
Anyway.
Oh, hold on. I got one more.
Shout out?
Yeah, man, I got one more shout out.
No, we should see the shout outs to the end, fam.
Nah, man, I gotta say this in the middle because this is.
This isn't even the middle. Well, technically, we're right.
I mean, it's pretty much the end.
Yeah, that's the time. Go ahead.
I'm going all out because I mean, there's this wonderful, beautiful woman by the name of Tanya. Specifically, her whole name. Where I can tell you, she's an author right now. Tanya Raymond doing her thing. Big up yourself. She has a wonderful book called Dear God's Daughter. Right? Words of True Love When False Love Fails. That book is going. I mean, yo.
Where can they find that, fam?
It's coming out. It
hasn't even dropped yet?
It hasn't
dropped.
What
was that? You said words of true love when false love fails? Is that what you said?
I think so, yeah.
Words of true love when false love fails?
Yes.
That's hard.
Yeah, man.
Is that the title?
Huh?
Is that the title?
That's
Is that an audiobook as well?
What's the title of the book?
No, the title of the book itself is Dear God's Daughter. It's a message from God to his daughter. So basically,
written from the perspective of God.
From the perspective, and it's a book of poetry. It's a really beautiful book.
Okay.
Is that an audio book or just?
I don't know if there's going to be an audio book coming out at the same time with the hard copy, but there is a hard copy coming out.
So you gotta give the people some Instagram to go to follow or a release date.
Yeah, what they need to do, they need to go on the website deargodsdaughter.com. That's what
check that.
Check that out. Amazing book, women. It's a gem. It talks about finding yourself, learning how to truly love yourself, and realizing your true potential, not from your own perspective, but seeing yourself the way how God sees you.
Nice.
Get that book.
Dope.
That's super dope.
We're not ending on that right now, but we're going to get into another topic.
That would be a beautiful note to end on. I was almost ready to say.
I was ready to
all right, man.
We're not ending on that
right
now. We're not
ending on the freshies. Just to conclude my thought, I just think freshies have to... that's how they express themselves. They're in a hot climate, so wearing bright colors, all that sort of stuff, just kind of comes like second nature. And then it only looks weird. Because when I went to Jamaica, it didn't look weird in Jamaica. It only looks weird when you come down here. You're like, this guy's wearing fish. This guy's wearing holes in his vest. It's like minus 30 degrees Celsius outside. That doesn't really make sense.
No, I don't mind the fish. That's probably one of the smartest inventions ever.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand the tight clothes. I don't understand why
I'm talking about the pink caprices.
Huh?
I'm talking about the pink caprices.
That's tight.
And then saying, I don't fuck with nobody, but like, I think you do.
I'm talking about talking about hard. Okay, all right.
I think you do.
Yeah, all right, true.
I think you do. That's like you wearing. That's like when you dye my hair. Ray will be like, bro, you see that LGBT thing? Like, I'm not rocking. It's like,
yo, I have a question.
I think you are.
I have a question. We're talking about this thing the other day, right? I just want to know, like, how you feel about it. The whole, are you worthy to be protected? Concept.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Great.
So, like, now the thing is, like, in terms of, are you worthy to be protected, right? This is a question that I've been having.
We've been talking about it for a little bit.
Yeah, not even really a question, but more so a statement when you really think about it.
Okay.
And that came up basically because there's this guy, right, that I've gotten to know. And this dude turned out to be really, really cool.
Right.
Right? Now, the whole perspective with him and getting to know him at first, because I'm more so friends with his girlfriend. Right?
Okay.
I knew his girlfriend first. I got to know him through his girlfriend, right?
Oh, one of those.
But the thing is, I'm looking at the way how everything is perpetuated, like the whole relationship, and I'm not seeing
There's some holes.
There's some holes.
As
Because
in-
you would think like the way how she always talks about the man, blah blah blah.
Right.
You're looking for the dude to be talking about her the same way.
Right.
So I'm looking at it at first glance because it's the homie. I'm biased. I'm like, yo, this guy's toxic.
Mm-hmm.
There's something wrong with him. He's messing around. He's doing whatever he's doing.
Because
on the side.
he's not talking about her like highly like she's
Like not even at all, bro.
real talk.
At all.
Guess
Right?
what? There's a twist, fam.
There's a twist.
Oh, keep
There's a
You
twist.
know him?
No.
he told me about the situation.
Yeah. So no, he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
But like the situation though, wait, yeah, I think you met her once. But anyways,
Yeah.
so the situation now is I got to meet the guy finally, right?
Okay.
And this was on like mutual. How you doing? But then we got to talk on the dolos.
Exclusive from
Exclusive away from her,
Mm.
right? So as I'm talking to him, like we're talking about life, we're talking about society, we're talking about all of these different topics that are beyond your norm. We're not talking about like Instagram short-lived topics, social media things or whatever. We're talking about what's going on in the government. What are the best ways to raise your child?
Yeah.
Things about like purifying your mind and your body and what the benefits of those are and what they will lead to and what you're trying to become and what you're trying to manifest in your life.
Deeper conversations.
Deep conversation.
Deep conversation.
So I'm like,
Provoking conversation.
yo,
In it, bruv.
this man is a man. Like there's something about him. He has some scruples. He has like character,
Some merit.
right?
Right.
Some merit to him. So I'm like, Then I start thinking about my friend. I'm like, well, this girl does have some toxic natures about her still.
Really?
And I remember how she was moving in certain past relationships, so she always be fighting mans on the ground and all that kind
Like
of stuff.
fist
still.
fighting.
Like fist fighting.
Mhm.
But that was her way of expressing love. Like,
Was she?
no.
I know this has nothing to do with anything, but I'm not asking for names. Did she also happen to be a Capricorn by any chance?
Is she a Capricorn?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Capricorns be crazy still, but I
I
don't
think
know.
she's a Cancer.
Think she's a Cancer?
I think she's a
More or
Cancer.
less.
I can't remember when the birthday is, bro.
I
They're
think
both
she's
crazy.
a Cancer.
Well,
still.
you
If we're thinking about the same girl,
probably a Cancer.
She's a June?
But she emotional
July.
still, so she might be a Cancer.
The point.
As much as we don't really, I mean, honestly, there is some truth to the zodiac.
There's some truth.
Everybody
That's why-
listening to it, there is some
Yeah,
truth.
there's some truth.
Point blank here. But anyways, without getting
Sorry,
sidetracked with
yeah,
all of
yeah.
that, I'm remembering all of her own toxic traits,
Mhm.
and I'm stepping out of it now.
Stepping out of the
I'm stepping
bias.
out of the bias, and I'm looking at these two individuals objectively,
Okay.
and I'm just like, okay, maybe you're not saying or claiming the way I would expect you to claim, because this person now is toxic, and you're looking at this as an objective man, a logical man, that maybe this isn't a relationship that you want to be in,
But
or
that's
maybe-
the one that you're perpetuating that you want.
but that's what you're perpetuating, right? So now the thing is,
Don't add up.
it doesn't add up. So as time passes by, I'm talking to this man, we're having conversations, and he is saying things to make it known that he does actually claim this girl. He looks at her as a girlfriend,
Okay.
right? But it took that on the ones for me to even be able to see that this man has something. But even then, it was still kind of a bit standoffish.
Right.
His reference was, we have a mutual friend at first. Not my babes,
We have a.
It wasn't.
not my boo,
It wasn't a proud.
not my. There was no pride behind it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Why do you think that? Why do you
So
think?
that's what we wanted to bring up.
Well, that's the thing.
Okay.
And the conversation that we were having is like, when it comes to a man and who he's gonna date versus who he marries, those are two completely
For sure.
individual,
Yeah.
two completely different
Mhm.
individuals, right?
Yes, sir.
And it basically comes down to the fact of a man is only going to marry or claim someone in their life who they feel is worthy of being protected. If there's
Wait. Pause right there. Truth or is that
does that
facts?
resonate with
That's
you?
a hard bar.
So we're all on the same page then.
We're all
Protected, because I could.
We got to pause
her
there
entire
first before we move on.
character, everything about her, you feel that you must protect her honor. You must protect her being. Everything that makes this individual who they are,
I can't
you
disagree.
gotta defend it.
Yeah.
I
can't disagree.
speaking as a male, that is some shit. If I feel like this woman brings enough value to the point where I'm gonna put my life on the line to protect her, to procreate with her, to bring children, like this is gonna be the wife and mother of my children.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying my life on the line. If I don't feel that, that's not going. It's not going.
I'm getting that. That's a fact.
All right, so go on now.
Yeah,
so on the same page.
So with that being said, now I'm looking at the situation. I'm like, I wonder if this man feels this way, because this woman now, mind you, she does have like, aside from looks, she does have a wonderful personality, right? She's caring.
That's questionable.
She does. When I say wonderful personality,
I'm not laughing about that. I'm just laughing at like there's a broader, more important question that I think we need to ask.
Like what?
How funny is she? No, because us. No?
No, because we know girls aren't funny.
Nah. Not all of them are like funny how?
Fuck.
Like dudes?
That's why I asked, did she grow up with
trying to give him
brothers?
a bone?
Because that bone to be mad.
You're trying to give him
If she grew up with brothers, she's funny as well.
It's rare for a woman
Of
to be
course, women
funny.
can be funny, guys. Come on.
Yeah, of course y'all can be
Jesus
funny.
Christ.
You just may not laugh all the
Well,
time.
not exactly.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
The broader question to bring to the pod now, I think you set the table really nicely with at what point does it become you're the problem? Like, at what point do you stop looking at other people and you start looking at yourself to be like, okay, maybe I need to change something about myself? And this goes for men and women, you know? But specifically women. Beautiful, I feel like a lot of beautiful women
lack accountability.
They lack that accountability because they never once have to face that thing of like, I'm not gonna have options. A beautiful woman, first of all, a woman is gonna have 100 options. A beautiful woman?
There's bro, a five, like what we would rate a 5 on a scale, which is different for everybody. But let's say
a 1, right? Even a 1 out of 10 is still good.
It's still,
I've known men that would deal with mentally ill women.
Fam, as you said, hold on. Don't sleep on my. And when we say mentally ill, we're not talking about people that have autism or anything like that. When you say mentally ill, he's talking about somebody that has an imbalance that makes them toxic. Like,
no, I'm talking about autistic.
What's wrong with autistic people, family? What are you trying to do? Like, you're
saying, first of all, don't put words in my mouth. I never once said there's anything wrong with autistic people. Don't do that. What I did say was I know that there are people, men specifically.
That was like you could visibly see that.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't say like, oh, ones get looks.
Ones get looks.
And what you put as a one, I'm not saying mentally ill women are like a one. I'm just saying like people might put that on the spectrum.
Yeah, you get that's factual. Like a 5.
From the fire on my tail.
You felt them watching you.
Holy crap.
No.
Tread lightly, nigga.
Take your entire career.
Right
before
now.
it even gets
we won't Nick Canyon you.
No, like the thing is though, as you say that, right? The men, well, not really mentally ill in terms of toxic. Like, you know, I'm more so. I was talking to this girl, right? Beautiful. On a scale from 1 to 10,
she's an 11.
She's a 12, right? Like
slim waist,
easy,
thighs,
easy,
cheeks,
everything,
forehead.
That sounds familiar.
I'd lick it, fam. Oh my God. I'm talking to this girl and it was a meme, right? Shut up. It was a meme. And something about like, what kind of woman are you? Are you like this? Are you a demon? Or are you, what was it? Are you spoiled? Right? So me, I'm like, so which one are you? Girl answers back and says she's a spoiled demon. Not talking to that no more.
Yeah, fam.
Well, you know how much people...
Did you double back for the
cakes?
Yeah, did you double back for the cakes?
Did you get the frosting?
Oh, no.
You didn't double back for the cakes?
No, I didn't, but that's the point, because exactly as you're saying that, because she looks good.
That's even an option.
That's why you're even thinking about that. If she was supposed to be like...
She's not trying to take her serious. Were you trying to take her serious?
Hell no. But No,
But she didn't even get to that stage because of the toxicity.
because of the toxicity. Why am I allowing that to come into my life?
There's a
You know what I'm saying?
conversation that has to be had after said, okay.
But the thing is now,
Yep.
because you see what you're saying,
Yeah.
because of the fact of me saying how beautiful she is,
That
That's
you're giving it a second thought,
for
Yeah.
sure.
right?
Yep.
And these type
And
of
that's
women
the-
know that that's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
So in terms of fixing their character,
Yeah.
They don't have
They
to
don't
because
have
their
to.
looks do all the work.
they feel they don't have to.
Fab, let me tell you.
That's such a fact, bro. That's such
all
a...
this time,
You hit that on the
right?
head.
I'm looking,
oh
yeah,
my
and that's the
god.
thing, and I'm looking at this man, and all this time I had this bias against this man. When realistically, he does love her. He really does actually care about her.
But we don't know that.
From what I'm speaking objectively. From what I've seen.
Well, we don't know because we've never seen them. We've never seen them together.
Never seen them together.
So
This is
are
true.
they're like not an open relationship at all?
No.
I
This
think the
type of
best
man
way
is
to have
not
this
good.
conversation is to take away from the relationship. Just look at
We're looking at the individual.
Yeah, go
a
ahead.
toxic, beautiful female that is mad at the world for the reasons that she doesn't have a man, but then doesn't realize that she's the reason she doesn't have a good man.
Exactly.
Right.
Or in this case, she has a man, but is holding him accountable for all the things that have happened to her in past relationships. But because I know those past relationships, and the majority of the reason why they failed were because of her transgressions.
It's
She ain't-
interesting, man.
She's not expecting to see that she's the problem because she looked good.
That's the case with
She
a
will
lot.
always get a man.
That's the case with... Fuck. I don't know what to say.
Yo, God.
And
Is beauty
most
a
and
curse?
most of the women that I've so happened to come across. Not women.
Do you think
Girls, 'cause I'm
beauty is a
young.
curse?
Depends.
Ooh.
It depends who holds the
Hold
beauty.
that one in.
I'm gonna hold that.
Don't
Hold what you're
forget your thought.
Yeah.
Good.
What do you mean?
Your
All the
thought
way you come across.
That was just what to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
You told me.
Yeah, just keep going. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, with the ones that I've come across, a lot of times that, exes and stuff like that, like, I feel like with some women, right, they just been from a young age that, okay, you're daddy's little girl and you get what you want. And if you don't get what you want, then this happens and you can outbreak like this. And if you don't, if this person is not doing what you, like, if your way or the highway type shit.
Yeah.
Now some, and I wish it was most, but some grow out of that.
Yeah. Most.
Some don't. I don't want to say most because I haven't met most, but most.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing from other men, it's obvious that most don't grow out of that, And so, and on top of that, don't be beautiful on top of that. So they already,
it's double-
they lack
double
accountability
sword.
and
You
Come
don't
on.
have to worry about yeah.
Mm.
But then that's how you end up 55 and wonder why you don't have a man.
you end up 30 and sick. Well, why can't I get a man?
Man, can you get a man? I got that WAP. No one cares. I can't even get through a dinner date with you, let alone figure out what the fuck is going on in your jaws.
You know why? Because if you add all that non-accountability and stuff like that, and then on top of that, they think that what they bring in between their thighs is to the table.
It's not, bro.
That's not bringing
I
anything to the
thought
table.
all pum pum was created equally.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
And many a
And the
time,
same
women,
thing,
you
all
are
dick is
not
created
always
equally.
the prize. You are not.
It's a fact.
Oh no, but I don't know what he's doing today, but he's potted.
He's potted.
He's potted. He's potted.
I got the beakers fine.
We
Yeah.
won.
Okay.
Okay. I think everybody had their chance to say. I want to drop that to you guys. What was the question again? Bring it back.
Are you worthy to be protected?
Yes. If you're wondering why certain men haven't been in your life, or why men seem to come in for a season and not for the whole year, for fall, for winter, then leave summer, and what's the other season? Whatever it is.
Yeah. Fall, winter.
I want you to ask yourself that.
Fall winter, the morning after.
Oh my gosh.
So
No, ask yourself that question.
ask yourself that question.
And another thing. So
Leave it in the comments.
leave it on the flip of the script though. You have the women who are these bad bitches, right? Like who are the 12s.
Cat bitches.
Are the 12s, but they're getting elite men, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, while they're getting the elite men, they're also getting married by these
Cardi
elite men.
B, Meg Thee
Winning,
Stallion,
winning.
Beyonce.
In terms of how these women would view it, they're winning, right?
Right,
Just as if marriage is like the end of the goal or something, not whatever. So like,
We're not gonna get into that.
yeah, we're not even gonna get into all of that, you know. But like, so yeah.
To
And you look at it like I said, men are the ones who actually are the doorkeepers of marriage. But realistically, They are, but they don't. Anyways, if they only knew,
That's why you don't get married.
That's
why you shouldn't get married.
So the thing is,
That's why you shouldn't get married.
These women, these toxic women who are always like, I'm a bad bitch, I do what I want, and da. You only see the portion that they perpetuate on IG, which is just a snapshot of what's going on.
After the ring light goes away, after the makeup comes off,
they are
and you pull out that body pillow and you're trying to cuddle up and you're trying to simulate a man who could actually have one.
You can have one. But the thing is, how they get the man, they know how to listen. They are masters of manipulation. Right? I'm talking about toxic women here. Right? These toxic women that all of them look at and say, but how come this woman got that guy? And how come that woman got that guy? The way how they got him is because they know how to listen. They know how to stroke the man's ego to be able to get what they want. Yep. And I'm going to flip the script for y'all in a second. Right? Because while they're doing this, while they're doing the finesse, there's also the other side that most of you women are relatable to, where you have the man that knows how to listen. He's able to sit down and listen to every single thing that they say and do it accordingly. You feel like who it is that you're with is that guy because he's perpetuating everything that you said that you want and love. But by the time he gets the box, or by the time he gets into marriage, if that's the type of person that he is, and you say, oh no, what happened? He just completely changed. He never changed. That's who he really was all along.
Wow, great. We missed you. Yo, you're going off.
But it's the truth. And it's the same thing for these women. When they get the ring and everything, oh, why are you acting this way? Because that's who she was all along.
She reached the goal and stopped trying.
Yeah. Right? The goal was to get married. Now she's married.
Let me put it into terms of you guys, because this guy's spitting. Once you get the game, the idea is to beat it. Right? Once Mario goes inside and he gets Princess Peach, y'all be looking for the next game.
But you know what the problem is for real, bro? A lot of people don't know that they're playing the game.
It's all
niggas want to be on the bench so bad.
Yeah.
You're in the game.
You're in the game.
If you're dating, it's the game. If you're married, that's a whole nother level.
That's another level.
That's not G League, my G.
That game is overtime.
The NBA.
That's overtime.
Professional.
Marriages.
You're in the game.
Yeah.
You're in the game.
You made it to the NBA. You feel like it's over once you get married. And on the flip side for the men too. Right?
It's not over.
It's not over. It's just begun. Now you gotta stay in the NBA. Now you gotta stay in it. Now the thing is, like, on the flip side for the men, they feel like as soon as they get married, I got it, and they rely on a woman's loyalty, right? Mm-hmm. But the situation is, you can't rely on that because women are smarter than men.
From morning.
So as much as you feel like you're doing X, Y, and Z, and you can chill, she already has her dude right out here, her escape plan.
OD.
Right?
OD.
So while all of that is going on,
that's
the situation with the man, you have to stay chasing. You notice how I'm doing this, ladies? You notice how I'm giving you both perspectives? Huh? So you can't say I'm attacking y'all. There you go.
But you know that they're still gonna say that, right?
They're still gonna say that.
They're still gonna clip out.
They're still gonna say that because
fam, I hate that. Don't even.
I'm not even gonna
acknowledge it.
I'm not gonna acknowledge.
Don't do that. Speak your truth.
This is the lab. No, this is all the truth right now.
This is the lab. No, I don't care if it's their truth or not. It's your truth.
It's not your lab. It's the truth. This is the truth, fam. This is the truth. Now the thing is, though, while all of this is happening with the individual, you have to stay chasing your woman. But it's the same thing with the woman. You have to stay chasing your man. If you feel like if marriage is winning and you've won, you haven't won. Because if you flip up and you start acting different, now this man is going to do the exact same thing. And you're going to have a whole bunch of these individuals over here that he's going to be going to. You know how much side women are actually keeping marriages alive?
Oh my gosh. They keep the world going around.
Keep the world going around right
now.
Sure. But anyways, on the main question is, are you worthy to be protected? But at the same time, it comes back down to the people who are in the relationship. Is your relationship worth protecting?
Don't say another fucking word, boys. That's been the North Lab podcast. That is our time for this week. Mel's, you got anything else left to say, bro?
It's been the North Lab podcast. I'm your man, Mel's.
Cliff.
Rayon.
Thank you for watching the North Lab podcast. Stop masturbating and go meditate.
Meditate. Drink water. Drink some sea moss.
And sleep. Please.
Get some sleep. And let us know if you like the content. Give us our feedback. We're still really, really in the infancy stage. We just got video, so let us know. Give us any tips down there. Comment. Run that shit up, bro.
Put power.
Peace.